All right, I got more fragrances that I lost. All right, next are two fragrances that I have done a first impressions of, but I was going to do more and I forgot. And that is the Neanderthal line, Neanderthal Dark and Light. This is an incredible, incredible line. And now, I talked to the perfumer recently and told him that I apologize for not making more than I did. He was really appreciative of what I did. He really liked the first impressions and he liked how I explained it, but I wanted to do more. So I have another video planned, more of a kind of scripted type of video, but here is the bottle. This bottle is just incredible. I mean, it blows me away every time I see it. It's one of the best bottles I've ever seen. And I've never seen a line that is so well thought out. Every aspect of these fragrances, from the design of everything goes together and synergizes so well. It's just really well thought out. The scents themselves are incredible. They're something that you've never tried before. The dark is so dark. It's leathery and incensey and ambery, and it's got oud, it's got pink pepper, it's got a lot of stuff. It's good, 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 good. Neanderthal Light is like just the opposite of dark, and it's cooling and refreshing and metallic and really interesting. They have fragrances that are coming out soon, I believe this fall, and I'm definitely going to be checking those out too, but more about these soon to come. Next is Chrome Aqua by Azzaro, and I got this, I think, before it was actually released here in the States anyway. I remember seeing recently news about Chrome Aqua, but I had already gotten a bottle of this without any explanation. So it was just sent to my door, which, thank you. The scent itself is like 20 years too late. I mean, it smells like an Acqua di Gio clone. That's what it smells like. It smells like chrome mixed with a ton of Acqua di Gio. And this one has really just is not good. It's not good. All right, next is Dunhill Icon. Now, Dunhill Icon was actually sent to me from a subscriber. So I really thank you for that, dear subscriber. That is just an incredible gift. Now look at this. This bottle is sick. What an incredible bottle. It looks a lot like a vintage microphone. I don't know if they're going for that, but it looks kind of like a vintage microphone. I know Dunhill has some incredible, really ornate lighters, and some of their bottles really go after that kind of lighter type of motif. Dunhill Icon is a great, great fresh scent. At the top, there's a really beautiful bergamot, but then it gains a little bit more of an herbal and a woodiness to it. But there's a lot going on in here. It's a beautiful scent, done really well. I know a lot of people really like Dunhill Icon, I think for good reason. It's an incredible scent. I mean, I think this is really good. All right, next is Bright Neroli by Ferrari. Ferrari has been making fragrances that are on the cheaper side, and that's been recognized by a lot of people, which I think is really funny since Ferrari is like such an incredible car line. Now, this one was another one that was sent to me by a subscriber, and I'm so appreciative of that, so thank you again. Bright Neroli is a bright neroli scent. Very citrusy, neroli heavy, obviously. It does remind me somewhat of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. It's not as deep and as smooth as Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford, but I think for the money here, you can't go wrong. Definitely check out Bright Neroli for that soapy neroli thing going on. Really great. All right, next are two eau de parfums from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I've talked about them before on the channel, especially with Meta Nectar, which I think is a fantastic alternative to Fève Delicieuses for a fraction of the cost. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements has a lot of shaving stuff, and they have aftershaves. I've talked about that in the channel. But recently they came out with an eau de parfum line of several of their fragrances, and it's just been a hit. I mean, they've been great. Two of them that have come out are Boomtown Bay Rum and Future Fiction, and I've been meaning to do a video dedicated to just these eau de parfums, but here are just two of them here. Of course, I have Meta Nectar as well, but Boomtown Bay Rum is an interesting bay rum. It is bay rum. If you're familiar with bay rum, apparently pirates used it as an aftershave, and it has bay, and it has a lot of times just clove in it or cinnamon. Very spicy, kind of reminiscent of kind of Old Spice, that type of thing. Boomtown Bay Rum actually has an interesting gunpowder note in this. I really like that gunpowder note. I think it adds kind of like that flinty, smoky thing in there that kind of lifts the fragrance from just being a spicy scent and to bring it into a little bit more avant-garde territory, which I really like. Now, another one that he has is Future Fiction, and that's another one that I got. This reminds me of like old school Nautica type of scents. I really, really enjoy this scent a lot. I also get a little bit of Invictus in there, but way, way better, like an upgraded version of Invictus. So yeah, definitely check out Future Fiction. Next is Laudanum Nero by Tiziana Terenzi. And this is a line I really like. I have a lot of samples from this line, and I have another bottle coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But Laudanum Nero is one of their more popular ones, and this one is very dark, very woody. Some people say it reminds them of Black Afghano, which I definitely get. It has that smoky, incensey thing going on, which is really, really special. The bottle is fantastic. I love it. The whole presentation is fantastic. I actually have an unboxing of this, and once I did the unboxing, I put it away and lost it. But it's a wonderful, dark, incensey scent that is great. So check this one out for sure if you haven't. All right, next are two fragrances from Parfums, and that is Sentiers de Comets and York No. 7. Now, some of you might be familiar with the fragrance review that I did of Aqua No. 8, which is a great fragrance that is woody and dark and smoky. When I reached out to them, they actually sent me 2 more, and they've been so kind and so patient with me over the years. So York No. 7 is a very nice fresh scent that is citrusy and somewhat sour and acrid, which I like. It has a softness about it that is really nice, and it lasts a long time too. Sentiers de Comets is a really kind of harder type of scent, which has kind of like this oak moss type of feel. It's deeper and darker and greener, and there is something about it that is very bold and powerful about it. It has that kind of hard, old school quality that I really like. So definitely check out this line. All 3 of them have been fantastic, but now I'm just finally getting around to talking about these 2, so definitely check them out. Parfums. All right, and last but not least are 2 from Azzaro. Again, this one is Wanted, and then Wanted by Night. Wanted is kind of like Polo Red in a way. It has that kind of ginger, berry, almost coffee thing going on. It's not amazing, but it works. It's a different type of fresh scent. Wanted by Night is a lot like Polo Red Intense. So it just kind of does everything a little bit darker and a little bit more intense, but maybe not better. So they're okay, but I didn't really love them. I think the bottles themselves are a lot better than the juice, and maybe that's because they just spent way too much money on the bottles themselves. I'm not really sure, but the bottles look incredible. I mean, just put these on a pedestal and just look at them. But the juice itself, I'm not really sure about these, so yeah. Anyway, that's all I have. Is there a fragrance out there that you lost and you found? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. I love you for it. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.